Hey guys, this is John, and I'm playing Want to Win in the 1 minute pool on ICC. I played a session on Lee Chess just a moment ago, and it was very fast. It was 30 seconds per game. It was the Hyper Bullet Arena. So I figured let's just balance this out with a very short session on ICC. I'm going to go after that pawn on d4, and we'll see if he can defend it. It looks tough to defend, actually, because of c3 I have e5. So they're just going to give this up. Interesting. Yeah, now they can't even castle because of knight b3 winning the queen. So yeah, this will be a shortest session, but yeah, might be a good way to get in some other content, bullet on a different site. That Hyper Bullet Arena was just insane, let me tell you.
Check.
Okay, so they can check on d8 and then go after some of my pawns, but I don't know that I care too much. I probably should, though. Let's go here and attack the knight. Knight d6, maybe?
Check.
They play it. I'm attacking c2, though. And if the knight moves, where could it go? Can't really go too many places. a3? a3 is the only way to defend. I can just take that. I'm still on c2. Okay, let's come here. Yeah, and I'm going to be checkmating on b2. This will be interesting to see because I feel like I am much sharper having played that Hyper Bullet Arena. Like, I can move faster now. I guess we'll find out if that's actually the case, but time is such a premium in that format that it forces you to play fast and it forces you to make quicker decisions than even a 1 minute game. So we get the victory against Want to Win, and I'm just waiting for another game. Want to Win is I am Safal Bora. I think that's a young player from the US. Let's take a look at another game, see who's in the pool tonight. It's currently about 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Azmaiparashvili playing from Iceland at the European Team Championships, which is going on in Reykjavik. Who knows? The action could be kind of dead on ICC tonight. We'll find out soon. Ooh, and I play Azmaiparashvili. He's got a pretty low bullet rating, all things considered. Let's go here, knight ge2. And he's going to probably play kind of a hyper-aggressive system with f5 that I like to play myself. Let's go here. He can potentially win a pawn. Okay, he's going to do that. That's a good idea, actually. I'm going to come back. I'm going to let him take on e4 if he wants. We'll find out how that works out. Okay, let's go b4, b5. Or maybe just b4 for now. We'll go rook c1. f3 looks like it could be nasty. I should probably prevent that possibility. And then maybe hide my king, king h1. This is probably why he's not so high rated. He looks like he might be a bit slow when push comes to shove. But this guy is very good. He's like 2,700, so... or he was at one point. Let's go knight d5. Let's just see if he chases my knight or not. c6 looks like it should be played. Let's bring this bishop here. Let's go here and try to knock down that knight. Okay, so he's got some weaknesses like f5 and c6 potentially. I'm going to try to fight back on the king side a little bit. And then go rook g1. Let's do this. Hard to say who's better right now. I'm not entirely sure myself. He wants to swap everything. I think I should keep at least some pieces on the board and try to use that time advantage. Okay, let's do this. I'm attempting to keep everything covered. I want to attack f4. Okay, now my queen's in a pretty active spot at least. Let's go here. He's probably going to back up that knight.
Time warning.
Okay, let's go here. Knight f2 is not possible. Let's do this. Oh boy, can he actually do that?
Check.
I don't think that works though. Because I have this and I cover f2. Importantly.
Check.
Yeah, this doesn't work for him.
Check.
Just don't get mated now, John. Let's do this. All right, we went on time. Back in the pool, Atosh, 2398. Let's play g6 and go for a modern. Let's play knight c6 and attack the center. Go d6 now. Could be a king's Indian of some sort. I guess I'll play like Azmaiparashvili did to me. So we'll do this and play it like a king's Indian, basically. Got a good knight in the center. I like the look of that piece. That pawn might be kind of weak, though. This pawn on e5, I mean. That's an annoying move. I think I need to let him take. He's going to occupy the e4 square shortly, though. Better develop. Take, rook f1 coming. Okay, this pawn is under attack. I am attacking his knight, so that's going to slow him down, but I have to bear that in mind. He wants
Check.
a swap. Okay. I guess I'm all right with that. Let's take here. We've got a time advantage right now. Oh, that's a good move. He can win g6. I had to choose between g6 and the other pawn. Okay, well, let's take now and bring this up. He didn't take the pawn on g6, so that helps. Let's see if he wants to take there. He might.
Check.
Okay, let's give a check. Let's take that now. b6. This is looking probably drawish if we actually both had time. Let's bring this back and take there. Let's go bishop d7.
Time warning.
Okay. He's more pressed for
Check.
time than I am.
Check.
So we're going to go and attack that knight. Let's bring this up.
Check.
Yeah, he's just too pressed for time right now. Okay, we win. So, Atosh again. Well, if this works and I actually have a good session, I got to keep this in mind. Play a hyper bullet arena before playing an ICC session. Then you're destined to play amazing. Okay, let's take here, then play rook c1. I'm going to go attack that pawn on h7, and then see if we can attack here. So I want to build up pressure on c6, which I think we actually just win now. I can just take this, can't I? That is a free pawn. Take here. He didn't notice that for some reason. And now I have this move, forking the queen and the bishop. All right, he resigned. Back in the pool. The only bad thing that could happen is if Astana shows up. The guy who just wrecked shop against me last time. I think I won 1 game out of like 6. He beat me like 5-1 or something. Let's see who else is playing. Still Azmaiparashvili. Atosh, 2300. Let's watch this Azmaiparashvili game. He has kind of an interesting style. He plays, I've noticed, a lot of hyper-modern openings. He plays a lot of g6 systems. As you can see, Black actually played g6 here, and he played the Grob. Wow. So he's using ICC as a way to experiment with openings he would never touch in a tournament game. Knight c7 check wins material. He spotted it. This should be pretty easy work, especially after queen takes a2. That dropped a pawn. All right, Pikachu is the next opponent. Is this Barcenilla? Rogelio Barcenilla? I think it might be, if I'm recalling correctly. So let's take and then let's play knight f5. Okay, he's playing pretty fast, that's for sure. Let's go rook c8. And then we'll go here, see if he wants to ever take that. Let's go here and give a check. I'm going to take and then maybe play knight b4. This could be decent. Let's go here and attack that pawn on d3. Maybe force a really awkward move like rook d2. Now he takes instead. And then back. Okay, let's go here. Maybe bishop e3. Let's try to trade the bishops if we can. Okay, we'll take and then we'll play this and maybe attack g2. Let's look to trade on the c file. Tricky stuff going on right now. Rook b3 is possible.
Check.
I should not have allowed that. Well, let's see. I mean, g2 is always going to be weak. I think he's got to be mildly worried about his king side somewhat. He's going to go take h4. Okay. Guess let's offer a trade. I don't know about this, though.
Time warning.
I'm nervous.
Check.
I'm nervous for my position, guys. Let's go here.
Check.
Let's see what we can do. All right.
Check.
He's going to chase me now.
Check.
Got to get rook g2, rook c2 in.
Check.
Let's hide. Go after that queen. Now he's got to give up the exchange, I think. All right, we're going to win this one. All right. Got him on time. I'll take it. So get a win against Pikachu, Grandmaster. And is that who I think it is? I'm not exactly sure who this is, but I think it's Rogelio Barcenilla. Okay, we're playing S something. I'm not going to work out all those numbers. Whoops. Didn't mean to play like this, but that's okay. We'll experiment. So my knight is going to the queen side. Let's just... No, I can't take that. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, he had tactics if I had taken that pawn. Wow. Tricky stuff. I think I can do this and then go here, though. So this queen is hanging. I gotta watch out for that dark square bishop lurking on g7, though. He can play queen takes b2. Let's come here. So yeah, now I just gotta make sure those dark squares don't hurt me. It's like my sole concern right now. Let's look for this trade. Now if he takes that pawn, knight takes e7 is killer. Let's come here. We'll take that. Take back. Can take e6. We get this pawn at least. Let's go off for a rook trade. c2 is hanging. Keep that in mind.
Check.
Let's bring this in. Got to get something going towards this king. I think we're doing well, though, and should win. He's way down on time, too. Let's just look for a trade. Let's just play a restricting move now.
Time warning.
Let's try to get this in. Rook e8. Now I'll just trade everything.
Check. Check.
Can't stop both pawns. All right, he resigned. Back in the pool. Playing an exchange Slav. Let's go here. Go after his dark square bishop. That's a new one. Bishop to d2. Don't think that's a great idea. I'm going to leave my knight on e4. We'll see how bad he wants to take that piece. Well, actually, I'll take the bishop now that I can. Okay, so two bishops in an exchange Slav position. Should be good. I really want to take that pawn, but I don't think I should. Okay, we can go back here. Knight takes d5, I have queen takes d5. So we'll just attack this pawn now. Go here, attack that. If the knight moves, we have this capture. He's kind of collapsing a little bit. Take here. Yeah, and then we get his bishop on e4 after he recaptures. Okay, take that. Take here, push this pawn, and he just resigned. All right, we're over 2,500. I'm going to play for like 5 more minutes. Honestly, I think it's working. I don't think it was an exaggeration to say the practice with the Hyperbullet Arena is making me play faster on ICC now. Maybe there is something to be said for that. Elmascoshita is the next opponent. What do you got for us? You're tanking on move 2. You must have something. It's the Chilean flag, is it not? Yes, Chile. Maybe his connection went out for a second, who knows? Okay, we're playing an exchange variation in the QGD. I actually could have won a pawn, I think. Whoa, what did I just do? I forgot my bishop was under attack. I'm getting cocky. My mistake. Okay, let's open the position up. We're going to open up the middle of the board. Hopefully attack c6. Got to watch rook a2. All right, I'm going to drop this back. Guess we'll go for a trade. I like completely blanked out on the fact that my bishop was hanging. I even mentioned it too, and I still blanked out on that fact. Okay, so let's do this. Try to get something going towards their king. I think that's about all I can do right here. It's tough. Queen c5.
Check.
Yeah, they get queen h1 in now. That was a worry. Okay.
Checkmate.
Yeah, there's mate on g2 and g1. Well, I just dropped a bishop there for some reason. Okay, I'm going to make this my last game. He lulled me to sleep with his big think on move 2. Let's go bishop d6. I think this works all right. As long as he doesn't get e4 in, that's the move I'd be concerned about. So we'll just play to defend that knight. You could try knight a4. Okay, let's just do this.
Check.
Let's take here. So kind of uncover the c file. Another long pause from him. It's really weird that he does that.
Check.
Okay, so I think this worked out okay. We're covering the d4 square, so that should be fine. Let's bring this up. And then let's play e5. We'll bring our bishop back. We'll play for b5. Why not? And then here, and maybe knight c4. He's got some weaknesses.
Check.
Okay, let's do that. What is that move?
Check.
It's a strange move. Strange decision. Let's play
Check.
a5. So if he takes, I get
Check.
in
Check.
something against his king. All right, so now I think we're going
Check.
to win that pawn. Oh, wow. I just blundered that big time. That's a shame. I can't even take that. Gross. Yeah, this is going to be losing. He could take c4 whenever he wants. Can also just take on f3 if he wants to. Well, I would not have chose to win it this way if I were him.
Check.
Okay, so we get the draw at the end. I'll take that, given what happened. 71 moves. All right, so let's tabulate the results of that session. That was a good session on the whole. So we played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games. So 9 quickie games, and we got 7.5 out of 9 from the looks of it. Yeah, and this game, I don't know what happened. I just, for some reason, decided that my bishop was not going to be moved from g5. But I had actually, after rook e8, just bishop takes f6 and bishop takes h7. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.